Yo, what's up? It's your boy Shadrach. I'm on crap once again, and welcome to my channel for another episode of entertainment update. Yeah, the General Secretary for the New Patriotic Party, John Buedu, has made a certain comment concerning the brand, of Shatta Wale, concerning Shatta Wale's brand. According to John Buedu, no political party in Ghana go fit get crowd, go fit mobilize crowd. When it comes to like mobilization in Ghana, nobody could fit do like Shatta Wale. And no political party can do what Shatta Wale did at the Independence Square. Gathering over 600,000 people at the Independence Square for his birthday celebration. No political party in Ghana go fit do that. And he was talking about how Shatta Wale is very influenced, his power and like what he possesses in this music industry as a musician. And so he was talking about some comparison. He was comparing the brand Shatta Wale to some political parties. I mean, the big political parties in Ghana, NDC, NPP. And according to John Buedu, none of them go fit do what Shatta Wale did at the Independence Square, because that was madness. It was it was madness. So John Buedu was on Joy Prime giving Shatta Wale his flowers, and he was talking about how big Shatta Wale is when it comes to mobilization in Ghana.
These are people between the ages of 14 to 18. To what extent are you shepherding them around to the time that they will even register to vote? You understand? So there's new way of thinking now. There's new way of politicking in the manner that you can attract these people. I tell you, I experienced some events about 2-3 weeks ago. I was buying petrol at a petrol station. All of a sudden, there are these young guys, almost about 50 of them, riding petrol. What's happening? I said, oh, Shatta Wale is celebrating his birthday. I said, so what? I said, we've been there. Apparently, they've been there since morning. I tried to follow up and check. By the time I couldn't even enter through either parliament or through lotteries. The whole place is filled. Which political party in this country can, without organizing, providing buses, providing resources, get the kind of dedicated followership that Shatta Wale did?
And that was the General Secretary for NPP, John Buedu. He said, Charlie, forget, when it comes to mobilization in Ghana, no political party go fit stand Shatta Wale. Because what he did at the Independence Square, it has never happened in the history of Ghana. And nobody go fit do that except Shatta Wale. So John Buedu was actually, applauding Shatta Wale for doing something amazing like that, just for his birthday celebration. And that's be the truth. No political party go feel gather over 600 people for one location just for a celebration. No, nobody go feel do that except the man Shatta Wale. In other story, recently Jamaicans were hit by a bad news when a hurricane disaster took the country, when a hurricane disaster destroyed some parts of Jamaica. And man, it was very bad. It left a lot of people homeless. It destroyed a lot of properties. It totally shut down the country, and it left the country in a total shambles. And now some people are trying to get the country back on its feet. Some of the celebrities, some of the musicians, icons, in Jamaica are trying to get the country back on its feet. And the world boss, Lack-Vybz Kartel, has also stepped in. Lack-Vybz Kartel actually set up his foundation, the Foundation, the Adidja Palmer Foundation, to support the victims of this disaster, those who were affected by the hurricane disaster in Jamaica. And man, Lack-Vybz Kartel is actually doing a good job with his foundation, the Adidja Palmer Foundation. And when Lack-Vybz Kartel launched this foundation, Shatta Wale made a comment on this foundation, like he talked about it, and he made a promise that he will support Jamaicans. He will support Jamaicans through Lack-Vybz Kartel's foundation, the Adidja Palmer Foundation. Shatta Wale made that promise, and man, he has truly delivered it. Shatta Wale has delivered his promise, supporting the Jamaican victims, those who were affected by the hurricane disaster. Shatta Wale is supporting them through the Lack-Vybz Kartel's Adidja Palmer Foundation. This is why we call you the King of Kings. We will forever remain your subordinates. We will all support your foundation. Vybz Kartel, God is here. This is why we call you the King of Kings. We will forever remain your subordinates. We will all support your foundation. Vybz Kartel, God is here. This was when Vybz Kartel launched his Adidja Palmer Foundation to support hurricane victims in Jamaica. He posted this and Shatta Wale reacted on this particular post, and he made a promise that he's going to support Vybz Kartel in order to support the Jamaican victims, in this difficult time. And truly, he has delivered his promise. He has fulfilled his promise. Last night, Vybz Kartel was on Instagram, giving Shatta Wale shout out, thanking him, on behalf of Jamaicans. He was thanking Shatta Wale for coming through for them, supporting them in this difficult time. And Vybz Kartel was doing that live on Instagram. And man, it was so beautiful to see how Vybz Kartel was pouring his heart out for Shatta Wale, thanking him on behalf of Jamaicans for supporting the hurricane relief effort. So last night, Vybz Kartel made a post on Instagram to thank Shatta Wale for supporting Jamaicans in this difficult time. He made this beautiful post, to show gratitude to Shatta Wale, and he was standing on behalf of the Jamaicans to thank him for coming through for them in this difficult time. He posted this: Shatta Wale, on behalf of Jamaica people, thank you and God bless you. May your well never run dry. Shatta Wale, on behalf of Jamaica people, thank you and God bless you. May your well never run dry. And that was Vybz Kartel's appreciation message to Shatta Wale after Shatta Wale supported the Jamaican victims who were affected by the hurricane. And Vybz Kartel was all out, thanking his godson Shatta Wale for coming through for the Jamaicans, for supporting Jamaicans through his foundation, the Adidja Palmer Foundation. And man, these are the beautiful things we love to see. You see how music is bridging the gap, bringing people together. And Shatta Wale also has a huge fan base in Jamaica. So yeah, he can't just sit there idle, like doing nothing or pretending like nothing has happened. He get a huge fan base in Jamaica. He has people in Jamaica who love his music, who stream his songs, who support his music career. And some of them were affected by this disaster. So, he has to step in to support them. And so he has actually offered his support through Vybz Kartel's foundation, the Adidja Palmer Foundation. And this is so beautiful. This is good news, and these are the things we love to see, supporting one another. No matter what, we are one people. We are one people. So Vybz Kartel is, out there appreciating Shatta Wale for coming through for Jamaicans through his foundation, the Adidja Palmer Foundation. And people are actually applauding the African Dancehall King Shatta Wale for this gesture, for doing this for the Jamaican victims. It's so beautiful. And so people are shouting praises on him, some are applauding him, some are thanking him for doing this for Jamaicans. And man, this is what I have for you on this episode. And subscribe, like, comment, and share. It's your boy Shatta Wale. Keep it locked here for more entertainment updates. Have a nice day. I'm out.
Subscribe Shatta Wale channel for more entertainment updates.